developing AI skills to design experiential blended learning environment. हम सबको पता है, we are all teachers. Our major part of the job is teaching. Okay, teaching के साथ साथ while teaching we are doing so many things. So first of all, let's try to understand ये जो दो लाइन की जो हेडिंग है इसके बारे में समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. And we have requested the people to switch on their cameras. And I told my team that आपने मेरे जो अलर्ट के बाद कैमरा स्विच ऑन नहीं किया, you will be taking out of this session. You will not be allowed to join. This is not any MMTTC से class session, तो आप कैमरा बंद करके बैठे. Exceptional cases are different. Often they say that. Okay. So I request everybody to switch on the cameras and take the notes whatever I have been explaining. आप हिंदी में पूछ सकते हो, इंग्लिश में पूछ सकते हो, and you may ask in Tamil also, you may ask in other language also. That's not the problem. But what is important is try to understand the one. So look at this title. This title has very important words. The first word, the second line is blended learning environment. So, sir, हमें तो फेस टू फेस कन्वेंशनल क्लासरूम के बारे में बताया. हमें तो 2016 में ऑनलाइन लर्निंग के बारे में पता है, because Government of India started the MOOCs courses. But where is this blended learning environment came? Okay, so let's try to understand few things very clearly. So our entire effort is for particular workshop ka to create an environment which is interesting, engaging, and interactive. When we could able to create these three things, plus providing a flexible, adaptable, and personalized learning experience, you are the one of the best teacher. Let me repeat. So while integrating the technology in your classroom, what we want to achieve, first of all, interesting learning experience. ये नोट कर लीजिएगा, मैं बार बार इसको रटूंगा 2-3 दिन. Interesting learning experience, interactive learning experience, and engaging learning experience. First set. So प्रश्न ये है, so interesting कैसे पढ़ाना, interesting way में कैसे पढ़ाना है? Already we have set procedures, no problem. But now I'll be adding another dimension called AI. Okay, that's very, very important. So let me explain this point first. Then comes the engaging learning experience. So when we integrate technology, we can create an engaging learning experience. How? Similarly, engaging in interesting, engaging, and interactive learning experience. How do we create that interactive learning experience? Okay, and in तीनों के अलावा, there are 3 more things. Flexible learning experience. What is a flexible learning experience, and how can we ensure that? Adaptive as well as the personalized learning experience. If you ask me my personal opinion, across India, students are looking for this kind of experiences. Of course, they are interested to come and sit in the class, but classroom mein, sitting in the classroom is not everything. There are lot many things need to be done for this. साइट बंद है सुबह से, तो किसी ने देखा ही नहीं. इसको दिखाना पड़ेगा. कैसे दिखा दूं मैं? उमेंद्र को बोलो जल्दी, इसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. Okay, so So blended learning and experience, we want to see that what is that. Then we can say something on experiential. So assessments हमें पता है, formative assessment, summative assessment. But what is more important is experiential now. Why experiential? Our national educational policy is saying very clearly, whatever knowledge we are imparting to the students, we must ensure. निचानंद जी कैसे?
ठीक हूँ सर, ठीक हूँ. वो प्लेस चेंज करना पड़ा सर.
अच्छा कोई बात नहीं.
लोकेशन चेंज करने में.
Very good. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
So whatever knowledge we are imparting, it should be helpful the students in their real life situations. मतलब जो ज्ञान हम बच्चों को बांटते हैं क्लासरूम में, मतलब स्कूली शिक्षा से लेके उच्च शिक्षा तक, स्नातक लेवल में या स्नातकोत्तर लेवल में, यूजी और पीजी, वो अपनी निजी जिंदगी में काम आना चाहिए. So अपने निजी जिंदगी में काम आने के लिए what are the efforts you have to make? That is what we will be discussing today and tomorrow in these sessions. Now going back to the design, all these experiences are to be designed. All these experiences are to be designed. So it's not like simply you upload something, you download something. That's not the one I'm saying that. Then coming back to the first line, second important word, AI skills. But before talking about the AI skills, let's talk about the digital skills first. Because AI skills are subset of the digital skills. They cannot work in isolation. Simply writing saying something to the chat GPT is not AI. We should know that how clearly what is to be achieved. So let's look at the digital skills, because all of us know what are the digital skills are there, and we must know that how those digital, we are all having it. All of us are having those skills, but let's try to look into that skills very clearly, so that we can reassign ourselves. First of all, what is a digital skill? The digital skills refers to the general ability of the teachers to use the digital devices, communication tools, and networks to access and manage the information. Let me repeat. Digital skills refer to the general ability of the teachers to use digital devices. It may be a laptop, desktop, mobile phone, iPad, whatever it may be. Communication tools and networks to access and manage the information. Okay, so what are example kya hai iske andar? Like for example, our productivity software. Productivity software means the MS Office, Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Slide, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, sorry to say. Then Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Slide, Google Drive access. Google Drive mein how to create a folder, how to share the folder, how to disseminate the information. These are the basic digital skills. Because subsequently, let me tell you one interesting point. Subsequently, my team is going to tell you, saying that open one AI platform and connect your Google Drive. So we must know that what is a Google Drive. Our data must be available there in the Google Drive. How to connect it. So these are the simple things. Then second important thing, we all must know how to navigate the internet and using the email. Navigating the internet means browser, standard browser हम सबको आता है. Google Chrome, Bing, Firefox. These are all the general browsers being created by the system. But there is another option. There is very interesting and another option. I think you must have heard about that, called दिया. शायद सुना होगा आप लोगों ने. Dia browser, and it's such a wonderful thing. इसका लिंक भी मैं आपके चैट बॉक्स में कॉपी कर देता हूं. And whatever the standard browsers earlier you have seen, and these browsers are general. Of course, they have the AI capabilities, but Dia browser is having more than that. There is one more tool, the one more browser called I think Comet. And this is again Perplexity's browser, perplexity.ai, Comet. This is another very interesting browser. Okay, let me copy this. And we have a habit of, we have a standard policy rather, whenever we are uploading, whenever we are sharing any link in the chat box, and we ensure that the links are to be pinned. So by any chance, if you disconnected, you can get back that. So basically, Dia browser and or this Comet Perplexity browser, these are the very interesting things which every teacher needs to understand, and they're all part of the AI enabled browsing environment. AI enabled browsing environment, which is again very important part of that. Okay, so the second very important thing is how to navigate the internet, how to use the email, and how to use this specific interesting browsers like Dia and Comnet is second very important digital skill every teacher must be having it. The third very important thing is the learning management system, using the learning management systems and or the content management system. We all know very well about the Moodle is one of the very important learning management system. And today in this workshop, we spent one full day on Moodle environment. Okay. So let me confirm myself that my voice is reaching to all of you. Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if there is any problem, please let me know.
Yes.
Sir, slides are not moving.
No, madam, I am not moving the slides.
Okay.
Madam, I am not moving because I am explaining the each and every word which is going to be part of this workshop. Okay? Then afterwards, once बोलिए कुछ कह रहे थे अंकित जी, कुछ कह रहे थे आप? कोई बात नहीं.
सॉरी सर, नॉट टेकिंग इट.
नो प्रॉब्लम. बड़े देशों में छोटे बातें होते रहते हैं यार, चलना चाहिए. दिस इम्पोर्टेंट. Okay, so the learning management systems like Moodle, Canvas are the part, and we're using the content management system like our Google Classroom. It is part of the thing. Then using and joining the online learning asynchronous platform like Zoom, Google Meet, how to use it, and basic cyber security awareness, social media literacy. These are all part of the basic digital skills. अभी किसी ने मुझे पूछा था कि स्लाइड मेरा मूवमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, इसलिए नहीं हो रहा है कि ये स्किल से पहले ये बताना जरूरी है. So digital skills, everybody must be having it. Okay, then once do we have the digital skills, the next important thing is AI skills. Okay, we have several platforms. Some of them are AI platforms, some of them are large language models. So one point please keep in mind, AI skills are a subset of the digital skills, not independent. AI skills are a subset of the digital skills, and with that maybe using for understanding, developing, using the artificial intelligence technologies for our teaching, learning, assessment, pedagogy, and the research purpose. Okay, now, so that is what I'm talking about, the AI skills. Then you can see the first word, developing. So all these things need to be developed. Don't expect that within the 6 days we will make you experts. No, we will initiate you. Then subsequently, what is important for a teacher? Because we are improvisers. We read the study material, we go to the class, and also we look at the level of the students. And in our classrooms also, there is a diversified classrooms we have, and we improvise. Similarly, in this case also, we can do that. Okay, that's the idea behind this. So developing AI skills to design experiential blended learning environment. Fine. Now, let's look at the practical. So blended learning consisting of, by the word itself, blending. So what is blending? Blending of offline learning supported by online learning. Okay, and what mix can be done, how the mix will work, what are the things in during the course of time you will try to learn so many things. So one of the example which I have been using this method for the last almost 18 years, one of the method I want to show you is this. This is Professor K. Srinivas. Sumulini ji, please mute yourself, madam.
Sorry. I'm not able to do that.
Ayo, parvaledamma, no problem.
Yeah.
Class में हूँ मैं करता हूँ.
Settings and trying for.
No problem, ma'am. No problem. So what you could able to see is my learning portal, a very simple, easy to use the platform, and the link of this one is this. And I'm sharing that link in your chat box. This is Professor K. Srinivas Learning Portal. This has been working for the last 18 years. Okay? And many of you must be thinking that how can we create our own platform? We will be giving you this kind of environment. Sir, Murugan sir, So the point what I'm trying to say that we will create this kind of environment during these 6 days of the workshop. Okay, and finally you have to submit such kind of model at the end of this workshop also. Okay, that's the thing. So what is, first of all, let's try to understand better. It's very simple, and it is not a rocket science. People must be thinking that a lot of things will. Aisa kuch nahi. Whether your institution supports or not, whether your university supports or not, you can create your own environment like this. And not only the environment, I'll tell about the environment. My team is going to tell about how to work with this one on the last day. Okay. So what is my objective of setting up of this environment? Like you, I have been teaching, like majority of the faculty members, I have been teaching 100% of my classes in teacher-centric offline mode. I'm talking about 18 years back. Then suddenly one day I thought, maybe why don't we create this kind of an environment? And I stopped giving everything there. So, and this supports the self-study mode. Hindi में इसको कहते हैं स्वाध्याय. So students are encouraged to do that one. So before they come to my class, they will go through this material here. After my face-to-face class, they can able to go through it here. So the online, my conventional face-to-face classroom, let's try to understand these points, very important. is this is and not or. Okay, and it is connected with face to face to online, online to the face to face. Very simple. And there is no such thing. And many times what happened, because of my national level commitments, I used to travel extensively, but I never miss my class. How? I'm going to show you in during course of time. So I used to if I am going on 2 days leave, generally Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I think I'm having sorry, my classes, at least our class is of 1.5 to 2 hours duration. Face to face I'm talking about. If I could not able to, so for the Monday class, Saturday, Sunday are the prerequisites. Just try to catch this point. For Monday, Saturday, Sunday are the prerequisites. So in the Saturday, Sunday, I engage my students with the help of this platform. And for Wednesday, Tuesday is the point. And similarly for, yes, Jyoti Taluja. Jyoti, you raise the hand. Go ahead, madam. You want to ask me a question? ये मान के चले बड़े बड़े देशों में छोटे छोटे बातें होते हैं. ठीक है, गलती से दब गया.
यस सर.
चलिए कोई बात नहीं, बाद में भी पूछ लीजिएगा, ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा मत, नहीं पूछेंगे तो मैं पूछूंगा, मैं ऐसा छोड़ने वाला आदमी नहीं हूँ. ओके, you should continue this kind of learning, very very important learning, which is going to change our life. Let me tell you that. Okay, so that's how, if I am on Monday leave, so my students will continue online. So what is online, sir? So I used to provide video lectures, and all these videos are interactive videos. I hope you've been writing down all these points. Interactive videos. So every for example, कोई 25 minute का video students को दिया था. For a 25 minutes video, if I give them as students, after every 5 minutes, after watching the video for 5 minutes, immediately as soon as the 5th minute is over, the video gets paused. There is a question will be asked on the video, covering what has been explained in the video. And the same question will be asked by the teacher when they come to the class. That's how these links are getting connected. You will enjoy it. I'll show you all these things. Second, again, after 10 minutes, there is another question. It may be open-ended. It may be a multiple choice. It may be short answer, long answer. Are dunya bhar ka. So there are 2 such platforms we'll be introducing to you, and which has got the AI capabilities. So one part is video. Sir, सिर्फ मात्र वीडियो पढ़ के आएंगे क्या स्टूडेंट? नहीं, वीडियो के साथ साथ उसी टॉपिक में एक 14-15 पेज का लेक्चर नोट्स देता हूं मैं, रीडिंग मटेरियल. एंड वो लेक्चर नोट्स भी 15 पेज का एज इट इज नहीं दूंगा उसको, तो क्योंकि माय प्रॉब्लम इज माय स्टूडेंट्स आर वेरी डाइवर्सिफाइड इन द क्लासरूम. देयर आर स्लो लर्नर्स इन द क्लासरूम, देयर आर एवरेज लर्नर्स, देयर आर गिफ्टेड लर्नर्स. So all are equal to me, absolutely. Even that, this is only my logical division. I never shown in front of them. Never. But what I'm trying to say that whenever they have this kind of a thing, slow learner के requirements अलग होता है, average learner के requirements अलग होता है, gifted learner के requirements अलग होता है. And you know very well that I'm very doubly sure that every learner's learning pace is different. Learning space is different, learning time is different, learning style is different. When I'm facilitating their learning, ये सारे चीजों को मैं ध्यान में रख के चलाता हूँ. So those things can happen here. Rest of things we'll see there. So sir, many of you must be thinking, sir नहीं बता रहे ऐसा सेट को कैसे बनाना है. अभी आपके लिए एक प्लेटफॉर्म दे दूंगा, 2 प्लेटफॉर्म्स दे दूंगा, एंड वो प्लेटफॉर्म कर लीजिएगा. This is the platform if you want to create a environment like this, similar to this. For this you had to register for a free Moodle enabled cloud environment. You have to create, you have to go to this site. You have to go to this site. Okay, the site is genomio.com, where you are going to get free Moodle based learning management system. एंड एक चीज ध्यान रखिएगा, किसी से पूछने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. जितना ज्यादा पूछोगे उतना ज्यादा फंस जाओगे. ओके, सिंपल. यू कैन गेट रजिस्टर्ड योर साइट आराम से. एंड फॉर एग्जांपल, प्रीति मिश्रा मैडम, आपके सामने भी लिखा था साइट भी आ रही, एंड आई हैव ऑलरेडी रिटन डाउन इन द चैट बॉक्स.
Yes, sir. Received, sir.
हाँ मैडम, थोड़ा दिल्ली दूर है. दिल्ली से जो यहाँ से जो भी आते हैं थोड़ा सा समय लगता है. हाँ,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ये थोड़ा सा
Yes,
ध्यान
sir.
रखिएगा. हाँ, क्योंकि बारिश भी हो रही है दिल्ली में, या पानी वानी भी भरा पड़ा है, तो ये थोड़ा सा है. अच्छा, यहाँ देखिएगा. एंड नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज, सर ये साइट नेम क्या है? इंदिरा जी पूछ रहे, इंदिरा कुमार जी मुझे पूछ रहे हैं. तो मैं कहता हूँ, इफ इंदिरा कुमार वांट्स टू क्रिएट ए साइट, सो यहाँ साइट नेम में ये देखिए, वॉच इट ऑन द स्क्रीन, एंड ही मे पुट इंदिरा generally. So then he will write down the email address, genuine email address, then click on the site, whatever checks के करने के बाद. So if the site on Indra is available, he will receive a communication. Your site is indra.genomio.com. But Indra के नाम पे already किसी ने site ले रखा है. So he will say Indra K, make a site short site. मतलब A to Z मत लिखना है. कई बार लोग लिख लेते हैं पूरा ये टू जेड तक लिख लेते हैं, बट प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि टुमारो स्टूडेंट्स विल गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. सो देन ही विल सेड इंदिरा के. इंदिरा के का तो अवेलेबल है. इमीडिएटली ही विल रिसीव ए कम्युनिकेशन सेइंग दैट इन योर साइट हैज बीन क्रिएटेड एंड नाउ योर एडमिन यूजर नेम पासवर्ड, ही विल रिसीव इट. अब इंदिरा कुमार जी पूछ रहे, अभी मुझे मैसेज किया था इंदिरा कुमार जी ने, सर अभी तो बता तो दे, ये कब सिखाओगे? मैंने कहा था 6ठा दिन सिखाएंगे, क्योंकि आज अभी दिल्ली दूर है. मैंने आपको पहले ही कहा था, आज तो 14 तारीख है, और इस हफ्ते में लास्ट वीक 19 तारीख को एक और हमारा कुशल कार्यकर्ता है, वो आपको सीधा ये सारे चीज समझाएंगे. डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. बट व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट इज, बिफोर ही कम्स, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एंश्योर दैट एवरीवन क्रिएट्स ए साइट, an appropriate site. Then he will, and during this course of time, we will explain to you that what are the things can be uploaded there, and so on and so forth, so that it looks like this. It looks like this. Okay? So those things will be explained to you during the course of time. Okay. Let's come back to...
Sir, I really have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Or chinna doubt, sir.
So chapandi.
Sir, now we should already have a domain, or Genomic is giving a domain for us?
No, Genomio is giving a space for you, sir.
So the domain should be ours.
Domain should be yours. So
Need
for
not
example,
necessary that it's not going to be work on the gmail.com. No.
No, not.
Okay.
Listen. Okay. So that is how the process will work. Okay. Now the question here is, so that is the one of the important point which we want to mention over here. So the next interesting question in this regard is, what for we have been doing it? That blended learning environment, experiential learning, and designing the experiential learning environment and AI skills and all, because our national educational policy 2020 has clearly envisaged certain things while using the technology in higher education. So first paragraph and the last paragraph, anyway, it's clear. But the middle one is more important, which I have already spoken in this regard. What the middle one says, the policy envisions the use of technology as a means to provide flexible, adaptive, personalized, engaging, interactive, and interesting learning experiences. So the question here is how to create that. Of course, they have been saying why it is important, what is this all about. They have said very extensively. But during such kind of our workshops only, we will come to know how to create that kind of an environment, which is very much the need of the hour. Okay, so now at the same time, there is our national when you looks at the number of features of recommendations of technology integration in teaching learning process. If you look at this slide, okay, so in one of the slide it talks about the integration of technology in learning. There they talked about two important words. One is blended, second one is blended learning, second one is online learning. As far as online learning is concerned, we all know very well, in 2016, Government of India facilitated the two interesting platforms. One in the name of Swayam, one in the name of Swayam. This is Government of India's MOOCs platform. And the other one, let me write down in the chat box also. And what is the what is Swayam? Swayam is India's first finest MOOCs platform. It is it's not a standard definition. It's an online course. What is a MOOC? Online course which is open in nature, massive in scale, called MOOCs. It's an online. It's a platform which supports the self-learning mode. And the courses are designed, developed, and delivered using the 4-quadrant approach. Now, the new MOOCs guidelines are talking about 6-quadrant approach. What is the 4-quadrant approach? The Swayam courses are designed. Quadrant 1, e-tutorials, means interactive, short interactive video lectures. Number 2, we have something called e-content, again text content. Third one is, we call it as discussion forum. Discussion forum is a collaborative learning environment where the doubts of the students will be answered in near real-time basis. Fourth one is assessments. Now you have 2 more quadrants were added. 5th quadrant is live classes. At least weekly, once or twice, there are live classes. 6th one is industry connect. Okay, because in future, if you want to do this one. So this is about the MOOCs courses, the way the courses are being designed, developed, and delivered. Okay. So in one side, we have conventional, face-to-face, real-time, teacher-centric classes. On the other side, you have MOOCs courses. And in 2020, I think Government of India has constituted a committee. I'm one of the member of the committee to give a guidelines for the blended learning implementation. There afterwards, the government of the UGC has sent a letters to the all the institutions to follow certain procedures to start teaching. So one of the what they said, you can start teaching in 60 for students can get the credits in 60-40 ratio. 60% credits they can get from the face-to-face environment, 40% through MOOCs environment. So here actually, I want to tell you one small interesting story. Probably you must have encountered such kind of situations, but I encountered one interesting situation. One of my family friend's daughter, she joined one MOOCs course. She joined one course in Delhi in her second semester. Yeah, it's a 4 semester course. In the second semester, she was asked to join one MOOCs course. It's a reality. Please try to understand. So she called me once and said, "Uncle, how do I join the course?" I explained the procedure. I said, "You must be having either Gmail account, Microsoft account, or you can create Facebook account. You can join. And this is the way you should start." She nodded the head. And I was in the impression that like many people used to say, हाँ जी हाँ जी कच्ची समझ में आ गया मैंने सोचा कि समझ में आ गया होगा. So after 4 weeks or 3 weeks, I'd been to her house. तो बाकी बातों में पूछा था, बेटा पढ़ाई कैसे चल रहा है? She said, "Uncle, going on well. I said, बेटा कॉलेज जाने की बात नहीं, MOOCs courses के पढ़ाई कैसे चल रहा है? And she told me that, "Uncle, you asked me to join. I joined. Am I supposed to do anything in the MOOCs courses?" You know, some of you are laughing. I hope you understand, right? Hope you understand. All of you understand the kind of question that poor girl has asked me. See, that is the reality. So I said, then I took a little time to, it's my mistake. And I asked, "Did your college not told all these things?" She said, "No, uncle, there are 50, 60 people there in the class. I think first liners and understood something." And, the teacher said, "You understood everything?" Everybody raised the hand. I also raised the hand. ठीक है, कोई बात, ऐसे ही होता ही है, कोई दिक्कत. Then I said, "बेटा कोई बात नहीं. Now I'm going to tell." And the kind of conversation I'm having with that girl is very worth to listen and implement in this workshop. Very important for this workshop. So I told her the Swayam courses are designed, developed, and delivered using that 4-quadrant approach. I showed, okay. Then how to follow and what is a video, and how the videos are getting developed, and how to follow video lectures. What is quadrant 2? How to follow quadrant 2? What is a discussion forum? How to follow discussion forum? What is the assessment? How to submit the assessment? Everything I explained. She nicely nodded the head saying that, ama. She said, I also took her seriously, saying that she understood. So the girl was so serious, please try to understand. And she is from a place called, she graduated from a place called in Chhattisgarh, Durg. And so our up to 12th standard was done in a Hindi medium. She has come. So after a week's time, she called me once. She said, "Uncle, I have some questions about these MOOCs courses. Can you please explain?" So I went to her house. So the first question, listen carefully. All of you, this is very important to listen. She said, "Uncle, you asked me to go through, you said the significance of the MOOCs courses. I understand, uncle, this is a self-study mode, surely. And last week, I have accessed a video. Last week, they posted one video and 15 pages of the document. And then there is some small activity they have presented. So then what is the problem?" She said, "Uncle, you said the videos are interactive." But uncle, this is not an interactive video. It's almost 1 hour, 15 minutes is the video. It's a very longish video. And the presenter is very good, uncle. But the problem is after 5 minutes, after 6 minutes, I'm getting distracted. If I want to concentrate, you said that there will be some interactive mechanism. It is not there. Okay, number one. Second, you said, uncle, it also have a PowerPoint presentation. So you told that 4 to 5 slides would be there. So write down the notes. Uncle, when I open the slides, there are more than 10 points are there. I can't even go through that slides. If I want to pause the video to write down it, so there are 10 points are there, uncle. I can't able to write down. Then for every 5 minutes, she said, uncle, this is the way the MOOCs courses videos are going to be developed. So I didn't say anything because I've been listening to her. Number 2, this is about the quadrant 1. You understood now? The video should be crisp. The video should be focused. The video should be have an interactivity. How? We are going to tell. With this small story, I'm going to connect this one. Second, quadrant 2. She said, Uncle, there is a 15 to 16 pages of document which is in English has been written. Uncle, I fail to understand because this is and where should I start? The content is too good. And people like me could not able to understand. And this is covering to 2 weeks. So there is no flexibility for me to learn. Note down this point also. How to create that flexibility so that every learner learns into that. How AI will be helpful. Okay. Number 3, third question. Uncle, you said discussion forum is a collaborative learning environment where doubts will be solved. 72 hours gone. 72 घंटे हो गए. And I uploaded a doubt. Now, till date, I have not got the doubts. Is it the way the doubts are clarified? See the impression of a girl who first time accessed the MOOCs courses. The course is being prepared, designed, developed, and delivered by one of the best person in this country. Please try to understand. But the problem is execution is a problem. See, he designed correctly, developed correctly, delivered correctly. But what is important is there are 3 more things. Course transaction, assessment preparation, engagement of the learners. I don't know how many of you written down this. Design, develop, deliver, transact, assess, engage. Right now. Design, develop, deliver, transact, engage, assess. जब आप चाय लोगे जो भी लेके आओगे उधर से ले आना, ठीक है, कैमरा के सामने. So what happened? He designed properly, delivered design. Development has been, content development has been done, but there are issues are there. Delivery was there, but the course transaction was not happened. Finally. And the last question, she said, as far as the assessments are concerned, in our conventional face-to-face courses, my sir or madam are going to tell what type of assessments I am going to give. Is it a formative assessment? Is it a summative assessment? Or is it something experiential? When it comes to this one, and again, they're very clear. Are they going to give the knowledge level questions? Are they going to give the application level questions? Are they going to give the critical thinking questions? Are they going to give the analytical thinking questions? Or mix up of all 4? Knowledge, application, critical thinking, analytical thinking. But what she said, Uncle, when I am opening my MOOCs course assessment, I'm not sure what is being expected by my teacher. Nowhere, no example was given. In our face-to-face classroom, my teachers are giving the assignment to me so that we will be giving a practice. And there is no practice here. And finally, she said, my opinion. Now, 4 courses are taught in a conventional mode in a classroom environment, protected environment, where most of them are teacher-centric. 1 course I joined through MOOCs. It is self-study and the pedagogy is totally different. So what she said, can't we mix up these 2 things? Can the teachers can be trained to use some of these online teaching learning methodologies into conventional classroom? I said, yes. Uncle, हमारे टीचरों को थोड़ा बता देना. मैंने कहा था कि हमारे नित्यानंद जी आएंगे, हमारे नित्यानंद जी को बोल दूंगा, ये तो हमारे कुशल कार्यकर्ता है. तो हम कह देंगे भैया इनको कह दो DU का सारे टीचरों को ट्रेन कर देंगे हम लोग. I'm just he's a good friend of mine. Don't worry about that. So the point what I'm trying to say that I think that is the basis for this one. So face to face, online, there are the two different paths. A face to face teacher cannot immediately apply. Let me tell you one more interesting anecdote. Maybe many of you must have aware of that. UGC last month has announced the call for expression of interest for MOOCs courses. I don't know how many of you are aware of this. 1 month that advertisement was there. During this 1 month time, I got more than 1500 calls. On an average, 50 से 60 call हर दिन. And everybody is asking, Dr. Saab, how do I submit the proposal? And I said, definitely sir, आप कर दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मैं आपके साथ हूँ. But first of all, I hope you are all clear. This is not a UGC major project. This is not a UGC minor project. This is not an ICSSR proposal. This is not a MIT proposal. This is not a DST proposal. This is a proposal for design, develop, and deliver online courses, MOOCs courses. Firstly. Second question, have you ever attended or attempted to join any MOOCs course? 90% people said no. 1500 का 90% देखिएगा. I hope, I think इसके बाद, ये कहानी के बाद आपका नहीं होना चाहिए. Don't tell me that. Then, and many of them are saying, डॉक्टर साहब एक काम करते हैं, आप ना ये I think 30th July this program, can you conduct a workshop for us? How many workshops I can conduct? I finally said, sir, no need of any workshop. And we are conducting a MOOCs workshop, a workshop. Join that. Join that. So there, try to learn. See, there are two ways of. Our conventional classroom is also going on. MOOCs are also going on. So many of us may not get a chance to be part of the MOOCs design. So try to implement some of those the MOOCs requirements in the conventional classroom, for which I have given this kind of an option for him. Look at the screen, please. Now, can you able to see it on the screens? Now, it has got, there are two important scenarios I'm asking. I'm showing. Scenario number one. Scenario number one. UGC, as per the UGC requirements, very minor institutions have adopted the MOOCs courses. But the faculty and the students need to be oriented, sensitized, and trained how to connect these two things. Okay, 60%, 60% of the credits here, 40% of the credits there. Now, scenario number two. There are many institutions who have not adopted the MOOCs courses. I think many of you must be there in this group itself. So how? Because whether we like it or not, the institutions are requesting us to. Institutions are requesting. That means, I mean to say, UGC or a ministry or the state governments are, requesting the faculty members, institutions to create the MOOCs courses. To create the MOOCs courses. So the point here is, so how? Second point is, they are going to adopt the MOOCs courses as part of the 60-40, multi-entry, multi-exit, and many aspects. So what I am suggesting is, what is the suggestion I am giving? Instead of teaching 100% in a conventional classroom, start delivering 60% of the course content in person, 40% in the online. And no approvals are required. Don't go and ask your principal. Don't go ask a head of the department. Don't go and ask your vice chancellor. The moment you ask, there are so many questions will be asked. But tomorrow, when the ministries or UGC sends a questionnaire, are we following the blended learning? The same principal, same head of the department, same dean, same vice chancellor will say, no, we have to. So my point is that it is not against any system. But only thing is, some part of we are going to teach in a mode. So what is I'm suggesting here? In this scenario, the institution has not formally adopted MOOCs, but the faculty has incorporated online learning elements into the teaching methodology. Right? So that's all. We just keep it like this. Scroll it down. Sir, we are all interested, sir. But tell me what are the steps to be done. Okay? I'm going to show you some of the steps over here. And then we'll take the practical approach one by one. The practical approach, first of all, what are the steps to be completed? Look at this. Read step 1 and step 2. I don't explain here. You please read.
Hello, sir.
Yes, madam.
The screen is very, very small. This thing we cannot even.
I put 150%.
No, but in my screen it is coming very, very.
Ma'am, please, you can change your settings, I think.
You can change your settings. You can increase the font, madam. You can screen size. You can pop in, pop out. You can do that. I put almost 150%.
I'm just trying how where the settings and.
No, on the right top corner in
The
your
screen
browser.
can also itself be increased in your.
Where?
See, this you're accessing this one through a browser. On the right top corner, there are 3 dots will be there.
Yes, sir.
You can go there and increase that. And if you click on the 3 dots, you will find out Zoom option.
No, the chat option is coming very big, but not the.
Maybe some other issue, ma'am. Okay. So, friends, I think kindly read out this one very importantly. Okay. I don't explain all these things. Just read out this, please. Step 1 is planning and designing a blended learning environment. Next, read the step 2 and step 3. Okay. So second one is adopting the learner-centric pedagogical approach. Simply sharing the resources is not enough. And third one, very important, is curating the digital resources. And in this workshop, we will be dealing with these 2 aspects. Okay. And the fourth, 4th, 5th, 6th, read. Please read 4th, 5th, 6th. So 4th one is selecting an appropriate delivery platform. So if you are comfortable with Moodle learning management system, no issues. If you are comfortable with any other content management system like Google Classroom, fine. But if you are not comfortable, just go for WhatsApp. You create a channel and start sharing the information. Okay. And fifth one, which is very, very important, is integrating digital/AI skills. So what are the skills required? How do we go about it? And the last one, which is very important, motivating, engaging, and encouraging the learners in the blended learning environment. First of all, before motivating someone, first of all, you should get motivated. जब तक हम खुद motivate नहीं होंगे, it will be very difficult to motivate others. And many times what happened, being a technology, people say, no, sir, I am not a technologist. And we are all using the latest gadgets, latest phones, but it's not nothing on technology. It's only how to use it. The skill is important. Okay, so these are the steps. Now the question is, how do we implement this? How do we implement this? Let's start with step number 3. Step number 3 called resources. Okay, resources are abundantly available. There is no need to create any resource as such. So now look at this screen, please. Where are the resources located? Okay, the resources are the good quality digital resources are available under these 4 categories. I'm not taking the institutions subscriptions of digital and so on and so forth. So digital repositories of Government of India, digital repositories of the state governments, digital repositories of national, international institutions, and fourth one, digital repositories under OER. We have exclusive sessions on these areas in this workshop. And one more important point, while completing the project work, we are giving preference to those resources. Not, of course, we are going to tell you, my colleague is going to start this session probably tomorrow afternoon, how to create the video lectures, how the AI tools are going to be helpful, how to use non-AI tools, and so on and so forth. But what is important is, while completing the project, you should take care of the resources which has been mentioned over here, and also you have to create some resources. I think probably tomorrow I'm going to tell all these things about the project and all. Okay, so the digital repositories are like this. Okay, fine, sir. So what are the skills required? Look at the skills. Read. So every one of us needs to understand. Please confirm that my screen is visible, my voice is audible to all of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So every one of us needs to understand the various devices available. And second important point is, we should know how to access. This is digital skill. First one is digital skill. Second one is digital skill. Then third one, and teachers, explore how effectively use the available resources in teaching, learning, assessment, and research. And how we are doing? Using our human teachers natural intelligence process. Okay? क्योंकि we are all teachers. हम सब लोग टीचर हैं. तो जैसे ही देखते ही हम बता देंगे कैसे कैसे किया जाता है. उसके बाद 4 नंबर पे शिक्षार्थी केंद्रित अप्रोच. तो शिक्षार्थियों को क्या चाहिए? Okay, to make the resources more interactive and personalized. And the last one, again, AI skill. So first of all, digital skill. The other one is AI. Explore AI integration and research. So इन चीजों को स्टूडेंट तक ले जाने के प्रोसेस में आपसे बहुत कुछ करवा दूंगा। मैं कई सारे प्रॉम्प्ट्स आप लोगों से लिखवा दूंगा। सो हाउ दिस थिंग्स कैन बी डन। So every one of us must know all these things. There are some digital skills, there are some AI skills, and there are some certain basic human teacher skills also required to be understood. Okay, so to mention few, not all of them, because we had to complete the work also. So some of the government of India's and state government initiatives, there are so many state government initiatives are there. So something we start with National Digital Library of India, excellent source of information. So resources are available, so we can get the content from here. Second, EPG Pathshala, again a platform offering good quality resources, educational content, and this has been designed by UGC. Shodh Ganga, we all know very well, Indian thesis and dissertations. Swayam Prabha is one. So to mention few, because we'll be taking a practical part of this. Some of them will practically will be using it. Second, and national and international institutions, where again good quality content is available. PubMed Central, Archive, JSTOR, Europeana, ResearchGate. Just to mention few. I'm not saying that यही काफी नहीं है, बहुत कुछ है, बट ये कुछ ऐसा इंफॉर्मेशन है इसके साथ अवेलेबल है, क्योंकि हमारे ब्लेंडेड लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट में यूज करने के लिए ये रिसोर्सेस है. तीसरा, ओपन एजुकेशनल रिसोर्सेस. I have exclusively kept 2 sessions on open educational resources. So I think probably this session is on day 5. This session is on day 5, covering the open educational resources, how to access, how to create, and some of the prompts I will be giving to you also. And you take a picture of this. This is open educational resources. We have already uploaded something in our Google Classroom. By chance कभी कभार कुछ नहीं भी हुआ होगा, आप यहाँ से access कर लीजिएगा. This is one of the site where you can able to do that. So this is about the open educational resources. ठीक है? So what are the things I said here? Government of India and state government, some of the repositories, national, international repositories, open educational resources. Fine. And now, and finally, AI integration. This is only tip of the iceberg. And during this 6 दिन के अंदर आपको क्या नहीं बताएंगे. बाद में नेहा कहेगी सर बहुत कुछ हो गया सर, इतना ज्यादा मत बताइए, हमसे तो ज्यादा हो नहीं पा रहे. क्या नेहा आप कहेंगे आप? ठीक है. तो मेरा कहने का मतलब this is only tip of the iceberg. And but I told my resource persons that not to tell too many tools, but too many things can do with a single tool. Okay. So they are also listening to my talk. So they will be going to tell all these things to you. Fine. Now, what type of resources are available, sir? इन जो प्लेटफॉर्म्स आपको मैंने जो दिखाया, यहाँ आपको वीडियो मटेरियल मिलेंगे, and you will get text material, means e-content. You get podcast, audio podcasts you will get, and images. Images means I am talking about the simple images to the engineering drawings. They are available. Simulations are available. E-books are available. Lecture notes is available. What not, it is available. It's there. So you may use this material for essential reading, or you may use it for the additional reading material. Whatever the way, it's up to you. We don't want to tell that, use it like this. This is not the end. There is one more point. Look at this. So first of all, all of us are using with a lesson plan. And with the lesson plan only we have been teaching. We have expected learning outcomes. The material which is already available as per your lesson plan, It may be, for example, you search the content from some sources like EPG Pathshala, for example. So what is important for me is using our natural intelligence process, we can classify the content into two parts. पहला क्या लिखा था मैंने? So some resources are suitable for the basic level of understanding. Some are suitable for the advanced level of understanding. Some are suitable for the application level of understanding. Okay, understood? पुरंजिदा समझ में आ गया? Sir, cut again, sir. Okay.
Fine, sir. புரிஞ்சதுங்க sir. Thank you.
நன்றி. So you have basic level, advanced level, application level. You can classify it. And the first level of classification should be done with our human natural intelligence. And we are all subject experts. Okay? Second, there is another sub-level also. If you go through that video, I'll give you some hands-on activities also, you can create that. Second level is, okay, for example, I found a video which is suitable for the basic level of understanding. But in the basic level, what is the suitability of the video? Is it suitable to explain a concept? Is it suitable to explain an idea? Is it suitable to explain a skill? Is it suitable to explain a task? Who will decide? The teacher will decide. But people will say, sir, you said AI will do. No, AI definitely will support. AI will give you second opinion and third opinion. But final opinion should be taken by the human teacher with natural intelligence process. If you continue this kind of a synergy between natural intelligence and the artificial intelligence, then there is no problem. The day we stop thinking ourselves and completely dependent on whatever AI is saying, whether it is correct or not, and there is a question on existence of the teachers in this country, across the globe. My point is that definitely it's an enabler, no doubt about it. It's a facilitator, but it options can be, because for example, I'm teaching in a college in Thoothukudi, Paramagudi, Ramanathapuram, Mandapam, and suddenly I can't because the requirements are different. I can't suddenly take everything into that way. So the question here is, these things can be done by a human teacher with a natural intelligence process. Okay, now this is how the classification need to be done. Okay, let's start with a little bit of practice part of it. So one of the let's take it one of the resources in this case we have, let's take EPG Pathshala. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so I have opened the EPG Pathshala. Now every one of us will go together. So I opened the EPG Pathshala. The link of the EPG Pathshala I shared in your chat box and I pinned it. Now I request all the participants to please open the EPG Pathshala. Oh. Okay, now from now onwards, whatever I am asking you, please confirm the steps. You said whether the site has been opened, you confirm that site has been opened. Then only I can move further. Okay, every one of us. So in this EPG Pathshala, there is a small activity I am giving to you. Okay, so first of all, try to understand what type of content is available, how to access the resources. So in the EPG Pathshala, when you scroll it down to the bottom of the screen, you will find out a total 67 subjects contents are available. 67 subjects, 67 subjects के content इसके साथ available है. Okay, so as per your subject choice, as per your domain, you please select something which is close to that. Okay, someone's microphone is on, please mute. Mohit, mute कर लीजिएगा. Okay, so now the question is, I have opened the EPG Pathshala, I have scrolled it down. To explain the process, I want to use, I'm going to teach something on human resource management to my students. Currently, how I am teaching, currently everything without this blended experience, everything in a conventional mode only, normal teacher. Of course, I am not teaching that way. So now, some part of the human resource management, we will try to teach in the online also using the self-study mode. So how to access that? Look at the process step by step. Step number 1, I have opened the EPG Pathshala and scroll it down. Step number 2, I clicked on the management subject. When I clicked on the management subject, see what happens. It took us to the management part.
Sir, I think network issues, so it is not opening.
Okay, no problem. I think, madam, they actually what happened.
Yeah,
We
they,
same
got
here.
the steps. We
Network
got the
issue is
steps.
not opening.
don't worry.
But we got the steps how to do.
That's what I mean to say that. So alternately, what we can do, we can access the same material from the National Digital Library of India. The same material we can access from the National Digital Library of India, madam. Okay, let me open that NDLI. Okay, एक second. Let me stop sharing with you people. So I'm sharing the link again with you. Okay, let me open National Digital Library of India.
So can you please share in chat box?
Yeah, I'm doing it, ma'am. I'm doing it. Just wait for a minute. Just wait for a minute. So this is the National Digital Library. No, don't worry. If it is not opening, don't worry. Okay? Open this National Digital Library of India, NDLI. Okay? In NDLI, of course, it will be asking about, which education, higher education. Okay? When you click on the higher education, now you see what are the options are available for you. And here again, there is something called, and see, there are 4 different options are available. We all of us have been doing it. On the left hand side, you have called subjects, and of course you can select the content with the help of the content providers, education levels, and resource types. Books are there, lecture notes are there, video lectures, lecture notes, simulation, presentations, all these things are there. Okay, here let's try with InflibNet EPG Pathshala. Let's try with InflibNet EPG Pathshala. Let's try with InflibNet EPG Pathshala. Okay, and even the EPG Pathshala is also working. The EPG Pathshala is also working. Okay, so I think we'll do the EPG Pathshala from that one. It is easier because in the NDLA a lot of things. So in the EPG Pathshala, step 1, I have opened it. Okay, this is the EPG Pathshala website. I clicked on the management and it took me to this page. Okay, in this page, in the management, there are two components are there. One component is paper. Follow me carefully. Second component is module. Okay. I clicked on the paper part. Okay. So here I found human resource management. Human resource management. And you can see there are 40 columns. You need not be human resource management. You can choose anything. So as far as the 40 columns are concerned, 40 modules are concerned, I selected introduction to HRM. And please complete up to this and confirm to me that you have reached up to this. Then I will be explaining further. No need to switch on the microphone. Either you can use the emoji function or say yes in the chat box. Simple why. Don't open the microphone. Don't open the microphone unless and until I told. Simply write why. Why is enough for me. Okay. Now you can see in this case, you find out three interesting things here. For the demonstration purpose, I have taken management. If your subject is available, you should take your own subject. Don't take management. For the demonstration and practice purpose, you can take it, no problem. Okay, now you can see there are, you can take your own subjects. Environment Science by Shatabdi Banerjee, she said. Okay, fine. You can see now there are three options are available. Option number one is e-text, which is this one. 13 pages of the text material is available, readily available. 13 pages of the text material which is readily available, where we can take when we can download it, or we can take a printout of this. So what is required here? Digital skills required to open the site and download, select the material, select the paper, select the module. What is required? The digital skills are required. That's what I said. Somebody told me that, somebody is asking me, sir, आपका slide आगे बढ़ नहीं पा रहे. That's what I told you during that time. Okay. So this skill. Then second one. So my request to all of you is, using this down arrow button, download this material and keep it in create a folder. Create a folder of your subject, whatever it may be. I created a folder on HRM, Human Resource Management, because all these material need to be collected, so that on the last day, my colleague is going to tell how to upload into the Moodle. Okay, so keep all these things ready. Keep create a folder. So I think, in my opinion, one folder by name HRM has been created. So in that folder, resources, video, text, something, assessments and all, alag se banana padega. Okay, for the benefit of all of you, I'm going to show, not necessarily because everybody must be knowing it, but still I'm going to tell like this. This is your Google Drive. Okay, and create a folder called HRM. Hope everybody is watching on the screen. HRM is a folder. Okay, in the HRM, I have created one folder by name HRM. Okay, this is my folder. Okay, in this HRM folder, let's create, so what has to be taught in 60%? What has to be taught in 40%? Okay, or you can say that, look at this like this. Let's do something on by this 60%, something on 40%. Okay, so as far as the 40% content is concerned,
Sir, please can you repeat, sir? Please,
Yeah.
please.
no, what I'm trying to say, sir, I said you create a folder, Google Drive folder, the name of HRM, Human Resource Management. There, actually, I'm asking you to create two folders. One folder to facilitate 60% of the content, transact the 60% of the content. The other one to transact the 40% of the content. So I created two more folders. Then for and individually in 40%, I will create one folder for video and second folder for e-content, third folder for assessments. Okay, so I have created this kind of video, e-content and assessments. Basically my topic, this is only for the 2 weeks because I don't want to create entire kind of a thing. Later, if you are comfortable, you can extend for the entire semester, but I am suggesting you go for a 2 weeks only. Up to 2 weeks content can be created like this. Okay, what I'm trying to say here, now let's come back to the EPG Pathshala. In the EPG Pathshala, I got e-content, e-text material. So download using this download button, download this text material and upload this one under the, and these things need to be uploaded under the e-content of the 40%. 40% की e-content के अंदर आपको कॉपी करना है. ये समझ में तो आ गया आपको? Download it and upload into that folder. Or if you are comfortable in your local computer, create one folder by your course name. In my case, it is HRM. Under the HRM, I created 60%, 40%. In 60%, what to be transacted. In 40%, what to be transacted. Okay. And one more point here. I forgotten to tell you. In 40%, I'm also going to create another folder by name lesson plan. I'm going to create another folder called lesson plan. Similarly, the similar folders are going to be created in the 60% component only. Okay, that's the planning as such. Okay, so we have downloaded the this text material, e-content. Second, there is something called learn more. This also need to be downloaded. And the third component is video component. You need not download anything here. Simply, copy the click on the share button and copy the link and keep it in a safe custody.
Sir,
Yeah.
may I interrupt?
Yeah, madam.
Sorry, sir, for asking one question because again I have to switch off and our reverse journey is there very long. We have to catch our college buses only. So I'll shift to mobile. Will that be okay? And another thing, in the e-Pathshala, how we got this e-text learn more self-learning, that tab how to come, I am not able to trace out.
Wonderful question, ma'am. Wonderful question. Can you watch this? When we open the EPG Pathshala, this is, then you scroll it down, and here you find there are 67 subjects.
Yes, subjects I saw.
Okay, and I clicked on the management.
Okay, I clicked on education.
No problem. You clicked on education. I clicked on the management. When I clicked on the management, this screen is coming, because out of the screen, and then I selected paper on human resource management. There are 40 modules out there.
I'm not getting that e-text, learn more, self-learning.
Do one thing, ma'am. I think
Ma'am, sorry, sir. Sir, a few subject in the education, that is one section is not there, madam. Remaining it is there.
Okay, in all other subjects it is there.
Yeah, other subject is there. I've seen. Sorry, sir, to interrupt in the between.
No problem. I think it's, see, madam, what I'm trying to say, that if you know, when I'm asking you to do it, try to see with a course having all three components.
Okay.
And if you change to, because education people, we people who could not able to done it, and so that's the problem with all of us. Okay, it must have done it. So that's the reason I said I selected management, because the process is very important. See, the point is the process is very important. Understanding the process, practical process is very important. So first of all, I selected the paper. There are 15 papers are appearing. Out of 15 papers, I selected human resource management. This is the paper I've selected. Seema Shukla, ji boliye. Seema Shukla कुछ hand raise किया था?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're asking something.
Sir, I'm not able to save that e-content into this Google Drive.
No. वो Google Drive बाद में कर लीजिए. कम से कम local computer में download कर लीजिए.
Yes, that I have downloaded. But you have said to create the folder into the Google Drive.
I think, madam, it requires a tea break.
Okay.
Because Google Drive is now requiring a very good tea break.
Okay.
So once the tea break is done, automatically it will get transferred. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
थोड़ा बहुत तो चाय का लिए लगता है, क्योंकि मौसम भी ठीक नहीं है. थोड़ा चाय की जरूरत है उसके लिए. हो जाएगा. मैं demonstrate कर दूंगा. Don't worry.
Okay.
First of all, download into the local computer. Then, so friends, there are 3 things I'm asking you to do it. Download with the the e-text using this down arrow button. Using this down arrow button, you can download it. Same thing with print option also. No, not necessary. Sorry. Learn more also, you can download it. As far as the self-learning is concerned, use the share button, or click the right mouse button on the paused area. There you find a third option. Can you see, all of you? There is a third option called copy video URL.
Yes,
okay?
Sir.
So that's all. You can copy
link.
Yeah, copy video URL. No, copy video URL. Okay.
It is written copy link.
No problem. But whatever it may be. So you just copy the video. That's all. Okay. At this point, we will take a quick 15 minutes break. 3:30 to 3:45 break is required. So let's take a break, and we'll be assembling back by 3:45. Afterwards, I'll demonstrate, because some of our colleagues may be, finding little difficulty on how to access the information on Google Drive. Then afterwards, what are the steps need to be completed? Kar denge. Okay. So let's have a good cup of tea, coffee, whatever it may be. आप चाय भी नहीं पीते हो, कॉफी भी नहीं, मैं पिला नहीं सकता, तो आप एक बार इधर उधर घूम लीजिएगा.
Sir, one small thing, sir.
जी बताइए.
Dia and Comet, are they free? नहीं, sir, नहीं है.
मैडम सारे फ्री हैं. सारे फ्री है मैडम, सारे फ्री. हाँ.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll try that. Sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. We'll see it at we'll meet.
Yeah, good evening. If we have any doubt regarding attendance and all, to whom we can ask?
Yes, ma'am.
I think you may fill the link in Google.
फर्स्ट सेशन का अटेंडेंस मेरा नहीं लग पाया।
मेरा भी नहीं हो पाया मैम।
मेरा भी फर्स्ट सेशन एक्चुअली चैट बॉक्स देखा नहीं कि उसमें लिंक कब आया, तो इसलिए वो मिस हो गया। वरना आप अपना रिकॉर्ड चेक कर सकती हैं। मैं 9 बजे से ही टाइम पे, मतलब पूरे टाइम में ऑनलाइन रही हूँ, और वीडियो भी ऑन रहा है। बीच में कभी कुछ ऑफ करना पड़ा, बट आई वॉज प्रेजेंट ऑल द टाइम।
जी सर,
But I missed attendance of session 1, so please do what.
सर वो सुबह उनका फोन आया था ना, तो मैंने उनको टेक्स्ट मैसेज कर दिया था, आपको भी कर देती हूँ सर। कोई मदन करके आया था फोन, उनको टेक्स्ट मैसेज कर दिया था।
Hello, I too have the similar issue. In first session, I used to check
हाँ, नहीं
that
होगा तो मैं आपको
message in the chat, but later on, from the second session onwards, I have filled in the form. So, I mean, it might be considered a first.
I think in the WhatsApp group there is a person called Chandra Kumar. He's the program coordinator. I think you can approach him. He's the admin also.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
कौन है?
Can maybe one of you help me how to access this e-Pathshala resource? E-Pathshala.
Hello, good morning.
Sir could reach that subject
Madam, good afternoon,
management. Can any one of you?
Good afternoon, sir.
I have also missed to fill the link.
I'm just calling him. We'll talk regarding our problems.
Yes, okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you. How are you, ma'am?
Do you? Yeah, I'm good, sir. Do you have my number?
Dear friends, can anyone
Okay,
help
thank you.
me? Am I audible?
Yeah, I think Sumalini ma'am needs some help.
Yes.
Yeah.
E-Pathshala mein we enter the e-Pathshala through.
Yeah, let me share you the screen, ma'am. What they did,
Please,
I think
please.
you'll be able to see the screen. Are you able to see my screen, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll demonstrate what they did right now.
Okay.
So there is something called EPG Pathshala.
EPG Pathshala, yes.
Yeah, you go there,
Huh.
and once you go there, we have a section in the niche. There is a section called 70 subjects are there, right?
But that is not seen for me.
It's okay. At least you are able to see this.
E-Pathshala learning on the go. Something
Okay,
is,
can you see this portion?
no, this is not